Silva tells her story, reveals she was adopted from foster home. Veteran Nollywood actress, Silva-Jacobs, has revealed she was an adopted child of the Silva family. According to the Screen Goddess, she was adopted decades ago from a foster home run by the Red Cross in Lagos. Silva, now 56, made this family secret known yesterday in Lagos at the first annual conference of Heritage Adoption Support and Advocacy Group, HASAG. The beautiful and talented actress' adopted parents were the late Chief E. Silva, a reputable lawyer, the then Babajiro of Lagos, and his wife late Dr. Abimbola Silva, a pioneering female doctor, who died in July 2015. Narrated, "Everybody would be calling me whenever my adopted mom, Dr. Silva, came with cakes and a lot of things during her visit. I went to a nursery, which was not too far from the Silva's home in Yaba. I also have memories of moving in with them when they moved to Glover Road in Ikoyi. I remember reading newspapers to my dad in our sitting room and pronouncing Brig General Agi Ironsi, the then Nigeria head of state, Agolo Iresi. My father could not stop laughing at my hilarious interpretation of the newspaper. Also, I remember making them proud when performing at street Savior School. My parents would be standing and were congratulated by other parents too for my acting skills. My parents were so excited that this child was incredibly talented. I have memories of going to Holy Child College, Lagos because my parents insisted on me going to Holy Child because that is where Julie Coker, Pierce Alusola and Ibiden Allison went, and they believed with all my performing talent skills, that is the kind of school I should go to too. I remembered going out with my cousin and we met a big cousin. She introduced me as my cousin's daughter, and this is Dr. Silva's daughter. Then, the older cousin was like, Dr. Silva. Say Dr. Silva by Moni. Meaning, does Dr. Silva have a child? Did Dr. Silva ever has a child? I was so confused, and when I got home I told my mom, I met this lady that says you never had a child. My mom froze and she said, don't mind them, they are used to rubbish talk. But I got to know years later when I wanted to travel and was looking for my passport where my mom kept it. Since she was not around, I opened the box in her absence and I saw my adoption papers. I never discussed it with my mom because I felt it was something that would hurt her. That was why it was kept secret from me. Even in their wills, I was well protected. My daddy, being a lawyer, said in his will that all his children, both adopted and biological, should be treated equally. I was not stressed in any way. We were all well taken care of till my mom died at the age of 89. At 56, I still miss her, but I know she has definitely gone back to her father. On her sickbed I always sang her favorite tunes. She would be imputing the melodious tunes and she died singing to her Lord. She had prepared her family before my coming into her life because I had an incredible big Silva family. I have a very big family. I am the first daughter. I carry the responsibility of a first daughter. Everybody in my family cannot take any decision until Sister Joke has come. I can't call my parents adopted parents. They are my parents.